When Johnny Carson, the undisputed king of late-night television and host of The Tonight Show for 3 decades, privately revealed his true feelings about certain old Hollywood guests, people close to him were stunned because Carson, who had built a career on smooth charm, witty banter, and a reputation for making every guest appear larger than life, confessed that behind the curtain some of the biggest names in Hollywood were, in his own words, actually evil. A chilling statement that hinted at the darker side of fame. Throughout his long career, Carson welcomed hundreds of stars onto his stage, from glamorous film legends to powerful producers, but in his later years, he allegedly opened up to friends about how certain celebrities carried a cruelty and arrogance that went far beyond the usual Hollywood ego, describing them as manipulative, ruthless, and willing to destroy anyone who got in their way. Carson, who himself struggled with trust and often kept people at arm's length, explained that he had seen firsthand how some stars treated others behind the scenes, rude to staff, dismissive of fans, and obsessed with power in a way that bordered on dangerous. For a man who had spent decades perfecting the art of keeping his personal opinions private, this rare candor was shocking, because it showed just how deeply certain encounters had stayed with him long after the cameras stopped rolling. Insiders claim Carson never gave a full list publicly, but he did share with confidants that some of the most beloved faces of Hollywood had private sides that were selfish, cold, and even cruel, creating an environment of intimidation wherever they went. He believed that the glitz and glamour of old Hollywood often hid deeply flawed individuals who thrived on manipulation and control, and that his job as host sometimes meant biting his tongue while smiling next to people he could barely stand to be around. Those who heard his comments say Carson's description of them as evil wasn't mere exaggeration. It was his way of exposing the hypocrisy of a system that celebrated charm on camera while ignoring the toxicity happening behind closed doors. As time went on and Carson reflected more openly in retirement, it became clear that he carried disillusionment not just with the industry but with specific individuals who had left a bitter taste in his memory, shaping his decision to live a quieter life away from Hollywood after leaving The Tonight Show. Fans who later learned of these confessions felt conflicted, because they had grown up idolizing the same old Hollywood stars Carson claimed had a dark side, and yet they trusted his words, knowing that as someone who sat across from the world's most powerful celebrities night after night, he had seen the masks slip more often than anyone else. In the end, Carson's rare revelation serves as a haunting reminder that fame and morality don't always go hand in hand, that the smiles and laughter we see on television sometimes conceal cruelty, and that even the most beloved legends of Hollywood can harbor shadows that their audiences will never fully know.